egg chair up. I was sitting in it, so it's actually collapsed slightly. That was my 60th birthday present from my siblings. I just watered everything. It's a beautiful day today. Got stuff to do. I've got to decide where to put this pear tree. Don't know where to put that. I'm not sure the best place. Maybe up the garden a bit. Some of the things that will stay in pots, some of them. Hey, Lolly. Raised beds are doing okay. This is supposed to be herbs here, but we've got stray foxglove as well in there. Broad beans and kale. Beets and chard, they need thinning out and weeding again. A little greenhouse over here. And it's full of things that need to make a decision. I need to get some grow bags because I've got a couple of cucumbers that my sister-in-law gave me. I've had some sunflowers, but look, they all end up like this. I've got a couple left. That's another cucumber there that needs to go. I was thinking in a big pot down here where this rubbish is. I've got 2 remaining sunflowers that really need to go outside, but I think they'll just get eaten when I put them out. And another cucumber. I've got lots of cucumbers. I think these are peppers. Elizabeth gave me these as well. And this is an aubergine, and so they all need, stuff sorting. Oh, hang on, is that another courgette? Oh, I didn't realise there was another courgette. That needs to go up the far end. And I grew loads of kale, but honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with this lot. Let's take you up the garden. So many pots in a row. These steps are flipping lethal. We've got to get these steps redone because they are really lethal. I've already fallen down them once. These ones are okay. So we've got a few runner beans here, which have been a bit slug eaten already. Don't know how to stop the slugs. I'm not allowed to use slug pellets. I don't want to use slug pellets. Got a thing of my food waste there. And that's a winding path up. I think we're going to put a table and chairs here because it's just a nice little spot that Justin cleared. Another compost bin here. And a lot of mess in one end of the veggie patch, but Justin's been digging it, so we've got courgettes here. Let's get that last courgette in space for it as well. One that's, again, it's been eaten by slugs. And another one, this bit needs clearing. Somewhere there's a bit of asparagus in here. Oh yeah, look, there's a bit there. Justin was trying not to dig it up because we didn't know exactly where it was. I think he might have dug some of it up. And then more beans. So hopefully we'll get beans this year. The last 2 years they've all been eaten by blackfly. Hey, little cats have followed me up the garden. Both little cats followed me up the garden. It's because Archie's not here. Come on in. Let's go back down and I'll try not to fall on my backside. So not the most practical garden in terms of height. It's very hilly round here. So these steps are okay, but probably at some point we're going to need a rail, handrail or something. And these steps are awful because they're missing one. They're very uneven. And I think they're missing one. They're quite steep, so there's quite a big gap between each one. And then here, well, I could go down, but there isn't one, so I have to go over here. I bought a cheap hose from Aldi when I was in there, or it might have been little, one of them, but it hasn't got anything to wind it round, so I've got to find, we've got one, we just got to dig it out. So that's how the garden is looking right now. I always have porridge, it doesn't matter what the weather's like, I just love porridge. I've got porridge and berries. I've made a great load of berries. They've come out of the freezer. I'm still trying to empty this flipping freezer, and I keep filling it up with yellow sticker bargains, so I really need to sort that out so I can defrost it. I've been trying, I say in inverted commas, for about 2 months, so I obviously haven't been trying very hard, but I thought I'd get rid of those today anyway, and then they'll go in the fridge for the rest of the week. And I've made it with oat milk. I'm trying to drink more oat milk rather than dairy, but I don't mind dairy, it's just the dairy industry, and I would love to actually stop doing it altogether, but I'm not at that point yet. Anyway, I'm going to have my porridge and then we're going to get ready because I've got a garage sale trail this morning. So I've got a garage sale trail just down the road actually, which I've been looking forward to for a few weeks. We did have one a couple of weeks ago nearby, even nearer, but Justin wasn't around and I just couldn't face it with the dog because he gets really stressy and, you know, you think you could take the dog around but he gets really stressy and marks people's stores and things. So it's one thing taking him to a boot sale, but I can't do it. No, I just don't want to do it. I won't enjoy it, so I end up not going. I'm going to go today. Justin's taken the dog, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'll show you a little bit on my way round. About to start doing some decorating. Now these pinks are too bright, I know, for a kitchen, but I would quite like some pink elements in the kitchen. So I've explored these two down here, which look actually dark on camera. Let's look at them over here. I'm not entirely convinced. I love pink, but I'm not convinced these are the right colours, or even if pink is the right colour. Can you see them here? I've done them in a few different places because the light's different, isn't it? So I'm going to do that, but I'm also going to, first of all, what I'm going to do is paint this dresser again. The plan is to paint it with this paint, which arrived yesterday, which is Bonbon. So that could be just the pink element. I forgot how small these cans are. It is enough for this, but I was kind of hoping I might do something else. I'm still planning to paint these two dressers as well, probably white. Sometimes I'm thinking, well, I'm going to go really adventurous and do them yellow and have pink, yellow, yellow. But I just don't know if I'm brave enough to be that bold. But I've got a very bold china on there, so I don't know. What do you think? You probably all say, no, do them cream. I don't know. I would like a bit of colour. And I think green, because the lounge is kind of green, and I'd like to change the cream sofa for now. I'm not going to be doing that. So there is a lot of green already in here. So pink and green do go quite well together. So that's the other reason I'm thinking pinks. And I love pink and green as a colour combination, as witnessed by this lovely little tin that I found in the charity shop. Now actually it was at a boot sale the other day, and I thought, oh, that sums it up perfectly. That's so sweet. Anyway, they're my plans. I'll show you once I get going on my painting. So it's time to do some decorating in this house, I think. Granny trolley at the ready. Got some water and drinks to take because it's warm out there. Off we go. This garden. So I'm just home from the garage sale trail. It was just brilliant. It was so hot. I can't believe I didn't put any sun cream on. I didn't take a hat. I did have a t-shirt on, but I also had jeans on, so I was a bit warm. But it was really fun, and I got, as you can see, I got lots of really good things. Some of them are for us, for the home. Some of them are for me, clothing wise. Some of them are to sell on for profit. So I'm going to do a little haul and show you what I got. So I've got myself a big old cup of tea, and I've had a big glass of water because I'm really dehydrated. I got too hot. I really got hot. Probably a bit rosy cheeked as well. But it was just great, as I said. So I'll show you what I've got. The cats are probably going to help me. They have said that they will help me, whether I want them to or not. So I picked this Bowden skirt up. It's a nice skirt actually, and it's in a big size, which is really good for selling. It's a size 20 long, and it's a really lovely pattern. I like Bowden anyway. This is obviously to sell on eBay, and that was £2. I'm not sure what I'd get for it really. At least 10 though, I would imagine. Better move my tea because I can imagine I could spill it. So, first thing, and then I picked up a couple of pairs of Levi's. I think they were £4 each. They're kind of well worn. One of them is for Justin, one of them is potentially to resell. These ones, I don't think these will fit Justin. So although they will fit him, they're 34 waist, but they are perhaps a bit short. They're 32, I think. But they're Levi's, and they're kind of bleached denim, and they were £4. So I will probably sell those. Justin can try them on if he wants to. These ones I think will fit Justin. Oh God, my granny trolley is actually falling apart. I think I've mentioned that on a previous haul video, so I had to put everything in a bin liner to stop the inside just kind of flaking off onto the clothing that I'm buying. So it's come off on the bag though. So yeah, these ones are, again, they are zip, that's good. So again, they're Levi's, 34 waist, 34 length. So I think that Justin might like those, but he might not like this bit. He's not that keen on that kind of like faux creasing. So he might like them. He could try them on anyway when he gets back. He's got faux creasing on the front as well. So he might not want these. But if he does, they were £4. That's not bad. And if not, I'll just sell them. And you can sell Levi's for at least 20 quid, can't you? These were free. Lady had a free shelf, and I've had so many comments about them as I've gone round, maybe because they were poking people in the eye. But I have a nice wicker sort of vase, and I've wanted some of these for ages, and I haven't got around to getting any, or when I've looked, they've been really expensive. So when I saw those for free, I thought, well, you can't really go wrong with that. So nice little bargain. See what they look like in there. We do have a full complement of lampshades in the house now, but a lot of them are like this kind of wicker. The one in the girls' bedroom, in the spare bedroom, is just a really plain, slightly grubby cream one. So I thought I could replace it with this, and I think I'll spray it white. I do have some white spray paint. I think that will spray quite well. I did pay £3 for that, which is probably £1 more than ideal, but you know, they're a lot more expensive if you buy them new. And that will be for the spare bedroom, and I'll spray it white, as I say. And then I picked up a puzzle which I thought my mother might like. This was 50p. It's just a 1,000-piece puzzle, but it's got a really nice kind of pattern on it. And she likes things that are busy and complicated and colourful. It's even got a Tomorrow's World, the gluten-free organic, not sure what it is machine on this. The words in this picture are recycled. They've all been used before in other sentences. Tomorrow's World. That's cool. That's quite nice. I think she'll like that. I don't know if all the pieces are going to be there. You never do. For 50p, she can have a go, have fun finding out if they're all there. I don't think she minds if they're not that much. She just won't pass it on to anyone else. I thought this was a really unusual belt. It's a leather belt made in Italy, and it's Jigsaw, which is, an expensive brand. It's a good old chunky belt. I quite liked that. I mean, I will try that myself and see if it looks nice with a white dress that I've got. If not, I'll probably sell that on. I have no idea of the value, but Jigsaw is quite an expensive brand. And I just took a punt on this. Literally have no idea what this is, but I like selling kind of vintage stuff. And it's a Sanyo data recorder. I guess it would have been attached to a computer. I don't really know. It looks like a tape recorder. It's got a cassette. A place for a cassette, and it's called a data recorder. And I thought, well, that's quite interesting for my little vintage shop. It's made in Japan, so it is vintage, because I don't think the Japanese make a lot there either now. So I paid £3 for that. The lady said to make her an offer, and I thought, well, I have no idea, and she didn't seem to have any idea. So I took a punt. Went for £3. Oh, I think I have something else in here. Oh, I do, yeah. I just picked this up myself. Just a nice pink mug. It's brand new. It's still in its packaging. I think the lady charged me, it was either 50p or £1, but it's quite a nice mug. I don't really need any more mugs, but it's pink, and I'm doing the kitchen pink, so I thought that made sense. And I did have to go back to the car once to empty everything out, because I literally couldn't pull my trolley along anymore. It was too heavy. So I did quite well, but I didn't fill it up again. This is a Woolovers jumper dress. And Woolovers is quite an expensive brand. I thought that was quite nice. It's a size L. I reckon that's about 16 to 18 maybe. And the lady charged me, I think £2 for that. I think she charged me £2. So that's for reselling. This one I'll definitely try it on myself, and I might keep it because it's a long black cardigan, but it's Hobbs. I think it might be quite old Hobbs. Marilyn Anselm is the collab, I guess. It's a designer. Size 14, so it's my size. And what it's made, it's 100% merino wool. Dry clean only. It's really nice, actually. It's got pockets. It's more like a kind of a coatigan almost. But I think that might be quite old. I don't know if it's vintage, but it's certainly quite old. And it's really nice quality. She charged me £1. It was the same lady that charged me £2 for the jigsaw thing. She said £1. I thought, wow, that's amazing. That's actually really good. See where it's made. It's not telling me the place of manufacture has been removed. So, but it just looks kind of old, but I might be wrong. So I might keep that. If it doesn't look nice on me, then I'll sell it. Same with this. I might keep it or I might sell it. It's Peruna and it's brand new with tags. It would have been £35 originally. It's been in the sale and this lady must have bought it for £21, not tried it on, didn't like it when it arrived. It's just a nice little kind of summery top to wear with jeans. I like the colours. I like that blue and pink. So that's quite pretty. So I'll try that on. If I don't like it, I'll sell it. And did I get this from the same lady? I can't remember now. No, I got this from a different lady. This is another Peruna one. And it's just a really nice little cardigan. It was £2. Just a nice little summery cardigan. I do have some white trousers. I thought it might look quite nice with that. But it also does look quite big. It's a size 12. But I think it looks quite big for a 12. But Peruna does come up quite generous. So I'll try that on again. I might keep it. I might sell it. We'll see. And these were another freebie from the same lady I got the Hobbs cardigan from and the jigsaw dress. I got, I think there's another one actually. Oh gosh, there's another two. Very, very sweet vintage plates. I thought a couple of those might look nice on the dresser once I've done it pink. They are, I can't actually read that one. I don't think they're anything like massive. They wouldn't be massively expensive. I don't think. Royal Tudor Wear, Barker Brothers, Richmond. But you know, there are 6 little plates, and they were just had a free sign on them. So again, you can't get better than free, and I really liked them. I wouldn't have taken them if I hadn't liked them, but I think they're nice and they'll go perhaps on my dresser when I painted it, as I say. These were £3 and they're hotter. And the lady said she'd never worn them and I believe her. They literally have got no wear on them at all. They're just Hotter wedge sandals. And as you probably know, Hotter is a UK brand and it's quite expensive, and I buy a lot of Hotter shoes. I think they're really good quality. I won't wear these because I've got a heel and I just don't wear heels. I don't feel comfortable in heels at all. I'm a flat shoe girl, but I'm sure they'll sell for a few quid, and say they were £3. And I even have 2 of those. They're really nice. They've got a nice kind of floral lining as well, which is really pretty. I bought this for myself. I always wanted to be a rock chick. I've always wanted a proper leather jacket, a biker jacket, and I've never had one. And this lady, I think she wanted a £5 for it. It's not actually leather, it's faux leather. She did have a proper leather jacket for £10, but I didn't like it. But I really like this. I'm probably old at 60 for a faux leather jacket. Look like a rock chick, but I've always wanted one, never had one. When I saw it for £5, I thought, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy that. It's really nice. And there's some more things to sell on. Just a couple of really nice skirts. They're a bit wintry. They're Mantaray. Mantaray I find always sells really well for me. This is a size 12. It looks kind of bigger, doesn't it? But it's not. It's a corduroy, colourful corduroy winter Balvenie skirt, not mini skirt. And that was, what did I say that was? That was £1. It was on a pound rail at the end. This one is And Other Stories, I think. Again, I think And Other Stories, that's a 12 as well. And Other Stories is quite an expensive brand. It's a really thick, heavy one, so I think that's also winter. And it's really nice, bright, colourful skirt. I think it's really nice. I mean, I don't wear things like that. I wouldn't have a cause to really wear a skirt like that anymore. Occasionally I wear a midi, but I thought that was quite good for £1. So I think that was everything. And the only other thing I bought and paid for was the map to get round, because they're raising money for the community centre. And I went and had a cup of tea and a piece of cake at the end, and thank goodness I did, because I was really flagging. I didn't do the whole trail. I missed out about, I don't know, I must have missed 5 or 6 stalls out because I just was running out of steam and it was so hot. So yeah, but it was a really good morning and I'm well chuffed with what I bought. I'm just going to have a couple of eggs for lunch with one of these Warburton's gluten-free brioche buns, which, as you can see, I paid £1.61 for, and they wanted, what did they want? £3.35. They come out of the freezer. I never, or very, very rarely, do I pay full price for gluten-free stuff because it's just a ridiculous price. I've also just remembered that I have hot cross buns that I found reduced the other day, gluten-free hot cross buns. So I'm going to get one of those out to defrost for later. So that's lunch sorted. Reduced from £2 to £1.30 for 2 in Tesco's. Let's hope these are nice. So I'm taste testing them, the gluten-free hot cross buns from Tesco's. They haven't gone crispy, and I heated them up because can you call it a hot cross bun if you don't make it hot? They're okay. They taste like a hot cross bun in terms of cinnamon and raisins and stuff. It's the texture. The texture's not quite right. It's a bit, I don't know, dense. They're okay. I'll enjoy it with my cup of coffee, which I've made to wake myself up because I'm now shattered. One thing about this new house is that we're noticing, we haven't had a summer in this house yet, is that it's a very cool house. It's not cold in the winter, but it's a very cool house. So although it's really hot outside, it's quite cool in here to the point where I've just gone to put my cardigan on, which could be good if we get another heat wave, and we're going to be getting lots of heat waves according to the predictions, so because of global warming, so it could be quite good. Anyway, that was just a morning. I thought I would share with you a frugal morning. I had a really busy week, got to Saturday and realised I still haven't done my Sunday video. So luckily I was going to the garage sale trail, so you got to see that. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me the thumbs up and subscribe so you know next time I publish something. And there's lots of kind of money saving, frugal related content. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.